Ooh. So, as we found out, we're getting Kuiil and IG-11. So let's start with Kuiil. He's a light side support scoundrel. That's it. I mean, that's it. He could be a leader. I mean, if there are more Ugnaughts, he could be like the Ugnaught leader. Highlights. Support character for scoundrels and droids. Special synergy with IG-11. So that's probably like Cassian and K2SO. The buffs enemies with shock, exposed, stun, and burning. Sounds like you'd work good with R2. Heals droid and scoundrels. Synergy suggestions. Okay. Obviously IG-11. The rest are just scoundrels. Well, actually, that's a droid. He has a droid. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see. Hi, all table heroes. Today we have two very exciting characters from Season 1 of The Mandalorian, Kuiil and IG-11. This industrious Ugnaught. Is that even how you say that? Ugnaught? Am I saying that right? I don't know. I've always just said Ugnaught. Like the generic one that they already have in the game. Ugnaught. I always just say he's Ugnaught. And I thought that was his name. I didn't know that was his species. Is just looking for some peace and quiet after a hard life working under the Imperials. Read on to hear from the designer how this kit excels at supporting his droid and scoundrel allies. Looking for even more information on these characters, blah, blah, blah. We already went there and it kind of sucked. The basics. Kuiil fills the role of support for scoundrels and droid squads. Okay. Parts of his kit can work with droids, but he's particularly effective with light side droids. Oh, okay. Being a little specific there, I see. So you couldn't put IG-11 and IG-88 together? His special 2, I Have Spoken, is a powerful healing ability that can buff scoundrel and light side droid allies with mechanic savvy. Kuiil has strong synergy with IG-11 and provides some nice buffs so he can still do well on his own. Who are you talking about? IG-11? Provides some nice buffs. Oh, but, whoops, I read that wrong. But he can still do well on his own. Who's that talking about, though? Kuiil? Or are they saying IG-11? I'm confused at what this sentence means. His special 1, Voltaic Shot, wow, can pair well with squad members that can apply shock. Ooh, so that means you want him to work with Papa Palp. Putting shock all over the place. Maybe this will give some viability for Rose Tico. All these doofuses that worked on her to get Galactic Legends Ray. Potency is fairly important to Kuiil, as many of his abilities revolve around debuffing the enemy squad to get the maximum effect from his kit. Okay, so when you get mods going, I guess you want him to have high potency. Got it. Unique attributes. Kuiil is the first light side character to have shock, and his unique 1 and special 1 help him control the enemy team while keeping himself alive. Well, I did think that when they said squad members that can apply shock, that's why I said Papa Palp. I couldn't even think of any light side ones. I mean, I said Rose Tico as a joke because I know she's got her shock prod, but I don't know if that actually even induces shock. But this is specifically saying he's the first light side character to have shock. Huh. That's cool. The special 2, I Have Spoken, provides his own... This show, just think about it, they have all kinds of characters with random catchphrases. Mando. And the whole entire guild is, you know, this is the way. And then him, I Have Spoken. The way that he uses I Am Spoken, though, it always was kind of like, shut the F up. I have spoken. Okay, sorry. Provides his allies bonuses based on their factions, so light side droids will get one version of the buff and scoundrels will get another. That's potentially cool, because sometimes that's what I think about too. Like buff, like abilities, a character might have multiple. You know, they might be like, oh, I'm Galactic Republic and droid and this, so it gets synergy with all of them. But then sometimes their moves are more dedicated towards one faction only, and it's like, well, that's kind of pointless with your other allegiances, but this actually works out. So if he's with droids, the droids will get A, but if he's with scoundrels, they get B. That's actually pretty cool. That makes sense. It's a good... We'll see what these moves are about, but right now, how it sounds, that's actually pretty cool. Inspiration. Aw, Ray Jedi training. Kuiil doesn't participate in combat often, but when he does, fire an electric tank. Wait, what? Am I reading this wrong? Hold on. Kuiil doesn't participate in combat often, but he does fire an electric tranquilizer dart to save Mando in episode 1. The blurg is briefly electrified and stunned, which was fairly straightforward to translate to Galaxy of Heroes. We knew we had to include his most memorable catchphrase somewhere in the kit, so I have spoken was destined to be an ability name from the first time we heard it. Okay, so that's what they thought. They were watching the show and they're like, oh my god, that's definitely gonna be an ability name. Originally, we wanted the character model to be riding a blurg, but in the end we translated it into his relic instead. His relic is a blurg? Strategy tips. I thought this... I don't know. Strategy tips. Kuiil is probably best paired well with a mix of scoundrels and droids. An all-droid or an all-scoundrel team is effective, but a blend of those factions provides the variety of roles needed to really push the squad to the next level. Oh, that makes me think of like Pokemon, how you want to have a variety of characters, you know, psychic, grass, water, fire, neutral, normal, colorless, whatever you want to call them. So that way then you have a counter to whatever your enemy can have. Although, you know, a whole team of fire and grass only could be strong. You want to have those other ones in there just in case. Anyway, Kuiil is a very flexible character, and we found a very interesting squad with Galactic Legends Rey at the helm. I just made jokes about that. Inspiration. And I said... Oh, wait, no, I didn't say Galactic Legend Rey. I said Jedi Training Rey. Still, I mentioned Rey. At the helm. If you have the right combination of units, Kuiil can make that squad incredibly tanky and hard to take down. That squad. When they say that squad, are they speaking squads in general? Like they said, if you have the right combination of units, is that the squad they mean? Or do they mean the Galactic Legends Rey squad? Like, it's a separate bullet, but they could be still riding on that. What do they mean there? Am I being dumb, or is this kind of unclear? I don't know. We also found some great success under an IG-88 lead, as Kuiil was able to keep many of his squishy droid allies alive while they mowed down the enemy squad. Okay, I made a reference to IG-88 not working, and apparently there it is. They answered it for me. Man, you think it's all these stupid jokes I'm making ahead of time, and now they're getting answered. You'd think I listened to this. I mean, I read this ahead of time. I didn't. It's the first time for me reading this. They're just addressing everything that I'm thinking of. All those squishy droids. Droids are made out of metal. I don't think any of them are squishy. Squad suggestions. Kuiil provides a space for some of the underutilized scoundrels and droids like T3M4, or the dog as I call him, Leet as I call her, and any other light side droids you can spare. We mentioned Rey and IG-88 above, but Akira Leet also worked very well in our testing. Fact. The mechanic savvy bonus from I Have Spoken affects any scoundrel, but only light side droids. Units that are both a scoundrel and a light side droid will receive both of the bonuses? Oh, that's juicy. I didn't even think of that. Are there droids that are both scoundrels and... Are there? I'm trying to think. What are the droids? Are there even any droids that... I don't know, but if there are, that's probably juicy as F. The synergistic effects from Frontier Wisdom. Yeah, we haven't heard about these. I thought we were gonna see like the whole kit. Like they just kind of randomly talk about stuff. Like, oh, Frontier Wisdom. Okay. Never heard of this before. Health, steal, potency, crit immunity, etc. They put etc. like we know. Requires both IG-11 and Kuiil to be alive on the battlefield to trigger. Oh. If either one is defeated, Kuiil will lose all of these bonuses. Oh. Voltaic Shock can be a bit confusing at first glance, but it applies those extra debuffs depending on if the target already had a specific effect on them. What? I don't know if it's confusing at first glance because he didn't show us the kit. The unique Frontier Wisdom provides Scoundrel and Droid allies some extra stats. Max health, offense, potency, etc. Again with the etc. At the start of battle, but this effect is not doubled for units that are a droid and a scoundrel. I.e., IG-88 will get 40% of these stats, not 80. What? This effect is not doubled. Oh, what? That's kind of a ripoff, right? I don't know, maybe not. How come it's not showing us the kit? I thought we were gonna see the kit review. Wait, what? Hold on, what's this? Is this his kit? I'm not trying to find the kit, dang it. They're just giving me, like, stories. Is this it? This isn't it. This is the same. Oh, here we go. What the heck? What was this last thing I was looking at? Alright, same picture apparently. Now here's his kit. Cool. Alignment light. Engineer's Gambits. That's his basic. Is this what it does? So he just, you know, kind of a standard move. Just runs up and hits you. Final text. Deal special damage to target enemy and inflict burning for 3 turns. Oh, okay. Did he do burning? Yeah, they don't have burning on them. Special 1. Voltaic Shot. Cooldown 2. Boom. He pulls out his gun, boom, then he puts his gun back in, pulls out his thing. Final text, deal special damage to target enemies, stun them for 1 turn, and inflict speed down and shock for 3 turns. If the target already had burning, inflict expose for 2 turns. If the target already had shock, inflict shock for 3 turns on lowest health enemy that didn't already have it. That's kind of cool. What's the cooldowns? 2, and that's basic, so that's unlimited. I have spoken. Okay, you don't really see what that does. It's just puts his hand up and boom, bam, done. Why does Enfys look like big and scary next to him? Final text. All allies recover health and protection equal to 20% of Kuiil's max health and max protection, doubled for Scoundrel and Droid allies. Scoundrel allies gain 25% turn meter. Okay. Doubled for Scoundrel and Droid allies. Okay, so 40, that's pretty beefy. Scoundrel gain 25 turn meter. Scoundrel and light side Droid allies gain Mechanic Savvy for 2 turns, which can't be copied. Mechanic Savvy provides different bonuses based on the ally's faction. Scoundrels get 20% critical chance and 40% critical damage and defense penetration. Droids get 40% offense. If a droid has this buff when they are defeated, they are revived with 80% of their max health and max protection? Whoa, at first it sounded crappy. It's like, oh, they got all these bonuses for Scoundrels and all they get is 40% offense. But then it's like, oh, okay, if they're defeated, they're basically back to 100%. 80% health and protection? That's juicy. Huh. Unique Zeta. So what does he have total? 4 moves? Yeah, I think he's got 4 moves total. I have spoken. Voltaic Shot, and yep, Engineer's Gambit. So he's got 4 moves total, and this one has a Zeta. So what does the Zeta do? Final text. At the start of battle, other Scoundrel and Droid allies gain 40% of Kuiil's max health, offense, and potency. And until the first time Kuiil is defeated, those allies gain 40% of Kuiil's max protection. Other Scoundrel and Droid allies gain 40% of his max... Wait, this just naturally happens? Yeah, because this is a unique. What? Wait, offense and until the first time he's defeated, so he can be revived? Those allies gain 40% of his max protection as well. Kuiil and Droid allies recover 20% protection when an enemy is inflicted with shock. While an allied Kuiil and IG-11 are alive, Kuiil and IG-11 have plus 10% health steal and plus 30% potency. Kuiil can't be critically hit or stunned, and whenever IG-11 is critically hit, he recovers 20% protection. It's not bad. What does this say? Wow, droids will be... This is people now, obviously. This isn't the developers anymore, but I just want to see some of these reviews. While droids will hit very hard with Kuiil, GG will gain 40% max health. That's Grievous, right? Yeah, he's all about health. 40% max health. I didn't even think of that. IG-11 will demolish... 88 will demolish characters. L3 will revive himself. L3's a girl. without Vandor. B1 will hit hard, holy heck. Kuiil looking sharp as all air. It just occurred to me that Mando also has burning shock capabilities. If they do release another version of him, there is hidden synergy baked in a roundabout way, I guess. 40% of Kuiil's max health. Yeah, I thought something was weird when she said that, but still, regardless though, it is more health, and it would help Grievous hit harder. Although that person had it wrong. Wait, what? Man, I can't read these things. These people are making me all confused, and I'm gonna mess up this whole thing too. Yeah, it's only light side droids, just like they said. So Grievous won't get anything. Well, anyways, this was cool. And until IG, I said see ya!